Welcome back. You tuned into the special edition of Salam Media Hajj 1445, corresponding to Hajj 2024. And yes, now we're going directly to the plains of Arafah. And I'm speaking to Bashir Khan. And yes, a real family edition because Bashir is not my son in law, but rather my son in love. And we're connecting with him live from Arafah. Assalamu alaikum, Bashir Bhai. How are you keeping? And Alhamdulillah, mashallah, you're looking so good in your ihram, all pure and white, waiting for Allah to descend His mercy and forgiveness about you. Please tell us your experience, your emotions, your feeling. How does it feel to be standing on the plain of Arafah?
Assalamu alaikum to one and all. Jazakallah for having me on the show. It's truly an amazing feeling to be here right now. Something I think we've all dreamed of at some point or envisioned at some point in our lives. But no matter whatever thoughts we had, this definitely surpasses all of that. Our trip has been absolutely amazing from the get go. Very smooth sailing, no real hiccups. We did the walk from Mina to Arafah early this morning, which was absolutely phenomenal to see people in the absolute millions and millions all walking in one direction, all walking with the same clothes, same simplicity. Just the definition of one ummah, how Allah has envisioned it for us, all reciting the labbaik that we are present of Allah. It was truly heart wrenching, heart warming. Um, just the simplicity of it was wonderful. Um, I think the simplicity has been the key theme throughout this journey of ours. I really believe that's been the major takeaway, that Allah really just wants us to be simple, to do simple things in a great way, to look at the simple things. I mean, none of the acts that we've done on Hajj have been very extraordinary. It's walking around the Kaaba 7 times during your Umrahs, walking from Safa to Marwa. But when done with a great intention and when done uh, following the footsteps of a great person, it shows that the simple things done correctly can really change our lives and change our lives for the better. And that's been really one of the greatest takeaways from this trip so far. Alhamdulillah, it is quite hot out here. Um, I haven't looked at the temperature. I'm trying not to, staying positive. But Alhamdulillah, this morning, walking in just after Fajr, passing Jabal Rahma, seeing everyone on Jabal Rahma was truly heartwarming as well. Um, Seeing that again, such in your mind you build it up to be a big mountain, but in actual fact, it's a really small hill, and again brings you back to again the simplicity that even a small hill is actually where the rahmah of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, where millions and millions of people gather every year to follow in the footsteps of Adam alayhi salam and beg for forgiveness and their rahmah. Again, it just shows that we don't have to do great things, but just do small things in a great way. And I believe that that is the true lesson I've learned from this trip so far.
Mashallah, I love how you frame it, that you don't have to go there and do great or profound things, but small things in a meaningful, great way. I know you're struggling to yours, but Alhamdulillah. And so far, what's your feeling, emotion like? Are you getting ready for the wukuf? I know it's very hot out here. We can hear planes flying overhead. So tell me, what's your anticipation and feeling like for later this afternoon when wukuf starts?
So I think the sequence of steps was really nice in preparing us for this. So the step was obviously Medina. For someone like me who's coming for the very first time, it was an emotional time. Um, then obviously Mecca, the emotions went a slight step further. Seeing the Kaaba for the very first time, and but I think those steps in the emotions have prepared us for this particular moment that we are here right now. Um, one of the Molana said that we've gone from 5 star in Medina in Mecca to 3 star in Azizia to 1 star in Mina, and inshallah tonight in Muzdalifah will be under the stars. So it's prepared us in every way, emotionally, also physically. Alhamdulillah, Allah has blessed us. I'm not the fittest of people, but Allah has really kept us going strong, and inshallah that continues. Both Shireen and I have managed well so far, and inshallah it continues that way. But today's emotions are a bit, I would say, maybe even slightly overwhelming. Like, everyone phrases it that it comes down to this few hours. Your Hajj basically comes down to these few hours after Zawal, where the wukuf will begin for the Hujjaj. And you can see that people are feeling it, like, struggling to sleep at night. I know the night before we went to Mina, a lot of the people couldn't sleep. Just the grandeur of the occasion really takes its toll on the mind, and but Allah has been very merciful. He has really guided us through this process. The ulama that we've been with have also been really, really good, helping us along the way, guiding us through the process of the Hajj. And yeah, and now we are at the plains of Arafah. Our waquf will begin, inshallah, in the next hour. Um, and yeah, and it all comes down to this.
Bashir, let me not keep you. It's like you say, this is the moment you've been yearning for, praying uh, for most of your life. I'm sure as soon as you turn Bali, wanting to fulfill this fifth pillar of Islam, Alhamdulillah. So you go out, make the best of it. Uh, keep us in your dua. Keep the entire ummah, the global ummah, in your dua, inshallah. And we thinking of you. We love you all back home, and when we next see you and embrace you, it will be a Haji, inshallah, inshallah. Hajj Makbul, Hajj Magrul. You'll be Haji Bashir Khan, inshallah, and enjoy your sleep under the stars in Muzdalifah, because that is such a beautiful sleep, because Allah gives you sukoon, tranquility. You have thousands of people walking behind you, past you, through the noise, through the hustle, the bustle, the excitement of everybody moving and walking about. You will get that sense of peace, sukoon, and tranquility under the stars of Mustalifa. So cherish this and cherish every moment of this, because inshallah it will be forever etched in your heart, and it's a turning point in your life. So shukran for giving us your time, and our love and duas and our
Uh, I
salams
mean,
to the
inshallah,
entire South
you
African
are breaking
Ummah.
up a little bit. I would just like to end with a request for duas from everyone back home. The day of Arafah is truly a great occasion, a momentous occasion. These 10 days of Dhul Hijjah are. So please remember all the Hujjaj in your du'as. May Allah accept our Hajj. Remember the entire Ummah. Remember the people all over the world that are being oppressed. And please make dua for all of us. Jazakallah.
Uh, Amin, Amin. And we'll let Bashir go. That was Bashir Khan. We are going to go for a short break. And then we're going to end with a special Hajj adventure story for all our little ones, especially for all those who've also made the sacrifice by uh, being temporarily separated from their parents. While their parents are, especially today on the plains of Arafat. So let's take a short break and then the story to end of our segment, inshallah.